listening to The Cooler. With me, Rebecca Berman. My television broadcast, The Cooler, is set to air in 2016, but I just could not wait. So thanks to Igloo and my sponsored cooler, we were able to create a modern-day talk show with a colossal Igloo cooler as its centerpiece. The cooler's contents are comically revealed to the guests as it relates to them. So what is in the cooler? Stay tuned. You're about to enter The Cooler.
Welcome to The Cooler, everyone. It is such a beautiful sunny day out today. I'm very happy about that. And I just want to tell you guys, The Cooler is my new talk show where I have a colossal cooler and I pull different fun things out of it as I'm speaking to my different guests, and the stuff relates to them. So, today I had a little bit of a situation at home. I was driving my son to school in the morning, and I realized I love Justin Bieber. It is hard to admit. I'm sure everyone out there is listening is now turning me off. But his latest album is so great. It's so fun. And the story with me is that I hear it, I turn it on, I crank it up, and then I start to get into my Bieber mode. It's too late to say sorry, da-da-da-da-da, sorry. And my son turns the music off. He's like, that is so strange that you're listening to him. So, there went my Bieber outfit. But it's really hard to get to the point that I am too old for music, too old to sing in the car, and the reality has hit me that I'm a mom. So, having said that, I needed to find something that was more inspiring in my life instead of my kids just tuning me out and shutting me off. So I have taken up the latest trend, meditation. So I go to this meditation class, and this lovely doctor lady who's a meditation expert, meditation doctor, I guess, she teaches us how to meditate. So what we do is we sit down. You're supposed to take the hand that you write with, or your dominant hand. So I'm a lefty, of course. How great is that? So you take your thumb and your ring finger, and you're supposed to put it over your nose. And on camera, I know this looks kind of funny. Here we go. Okay, so you're supposed to touch it very gently to your nose, not press on it. And then you're supposed to go make a noise that sounds like so hum as you're breathing in and out. And then you're supposed to close your eyes, and your other hand that is not on your nose is sitting on your lap, and it is open to the universe. So, for all of you out there who wanted to know what the secret of meditation is, when I go to the meditation class, and I hope no one from the class is actually watching right now, because it's usually at night and I'm exhausted, and I start with that so hum thing in the class, and we're sitting in a circle, and before I know it, I am asleep. You know that thing when you're like, whoa, like you have to like kind of hit yourself because you just fell asleep? So that's usually what happens to me once I start meditating. But I think what it's supposed to do is, like, according to this doctor, it's supposed to get into the rest of your life and make you feel very relaxed. And when you're in stressful situations, the other thing she taught me, which I did try at home, on all the people who yell and scream in my house, and I'm the quiet one in my house. So all those people, she said to me, when they start in with you and you feel stressed, you're supposed to say to yourself, but I'll say it out loud so you guys can hear it, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I was very confused when she first told me I'm supposed to say that, because I'm like, what's going to happen when I'm starting thank youing, when I'm really angry and just, want to quietly yell at everyone? So she's like, it'll change the whole dynamic of the situation. You'll see, it's going to be the greatest, experience, how it'll really change the aura in the room. So, I'm really like believing in this stuff now. And I tried it. And I got to tell you, everyone at home, you must try it when you are in a stressful situation. So remember, you have to say, thank you, thank you, thank you. But you have to say it to yourself. So I have a couple of amazing guests here today. One of which is Dres. He is a legendary rapper with a band called, I don't know if it's really called a band, but with Black Sheep. And I'm so excited for you guys to meet him. And one of my other guests today is the wonderful Joan Rivers. Now, I know Joan has passed on, but she is left here with a person and in spirit. And our guest, who is Joan, I'm not actually sure she wants anyone to know, but when she comes on, oh, wait, there she is. Oh, my God.
Oh, get off of me. Get off of me.
Her name is Linda Axelrod, and she is really Joan Rivers. So can't wait for us to chat with her. So let's see if we can get Dres on the phone yet. How are we doing with Dres coming on the phone? Dres?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, how are you? Oh, there you are. Cool. How's it going?
Great. How are you doing? It's good. Everything's well. Good to see you.
Good to
How have
see
you
you
been?
too. I know it's been a little while since we last met.
It has. Yeah.
And
Things are
I know
good.
you
Things are
have a
good.
lot going on. What can you tell me what I just have to like roll back so everyone kind of knows Black Sheep and what went on for you in the 90s. Can you just give us a little bit of your rapper background?
Well, real quickly, started in the 90s. Me and my partner, Mr. Long, released a hip hop, what's called a hip hop classic these days, an album called The Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Followed it up with another critically acclaimed album called Nonfiction. At that time, me and my partner kind of went separate ways. I've been holding down the Black Sheep Dres banner these days, and I kind of still, put out albums. I have a slew of albums I've released independently since then, and as well as I travel the world doing shows as Black Sheep Dres. I've actually started a new venture, which is called Evertan. Me and Jerobi from a tribe called Quest. We formed a duo called Evertan, which is native spelled backwards.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, we're actually releasing a new single February 23rd with a video and a single will be available on my Bandcamp page under the Pool of Genius banner, which is the name of the independent label, Pool of Genius. So February 23rd, check out the new stuff.
And are you gonna and Dres? Are you also gonna be touring with that?
Oh yeah, without question. Yeah, it's a nice combination of the new stuff, me and Jerobi, as well as the old classic stuff, the original Black Sheep stuff I do, and a bunch of stuff in between. So yeah, stay on the road. I mean, yeah, all around the world, literally.
Right. That is going to be excellent. And I know you have some kids at home who are kind of talented also. Sounds like they're in your they take after their dad.
Well, thanks a lot. My older boy, Honor, he's the lead singer for a punk rock group called Cerebral Ballsy. I actually hear him in the back right now. And my youngest boy, who I'm about to go pick up from school, is named Sidney Max. He just released a single that was produced by DJ Premier called Here Come the Birds. And it's something that Angry Birds Rovio got behind, and we partnered up and did something. You can catch his video on YouTube or pick up his single on iTunes.
Right.
And something for kids. Well, every kid that plays Angry Birds, which is every kid. And just staying active and doing what I love and sharing it with the family. Like it's a beautiful thing.
Yes, I see that they're following in your footsteps. That video with your son Sidney Max, I don't know if we have it, but people definitely should look it up. It was hysterical. And but that's so cute.
Yeah, that's my dude. He's quite the MC as well, actor. He's been in The Blacklist. He's been in several television commercials. He's signed to Wilhelmina, and he's quite the MC. Like I said, he stays pretty busy.
And you also have another video online that you took of him at home, I guess. And he was like playing with the little Angry Birds, and you were trying to talk to him. He's like, "Dad, I'm not done rapping yet. I'm not done with the song." And it was just so cute. And if I don't know if we have it with us today, but you guys should check it out because it's very, very adorable. And it also was like a slice of home life too, which was really fun.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's kind of funny. At this point, my kids' videos get more hits than mine do. Like, one of the highlights of my career is opening up for my older boy, Honor, for his band. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, just seeing them doing what they do. Like, he's literally in Spin Magazine, Rolling Stone, and things of that nature, tours probably more than I do. It's such a great feeling to see the kids embrace, kind of where I come from and take it to another level. It's such a blessing.
And so you're opening for Honor and you guys are touring together? Is that?
Well, now this was just one particular show. This was a show in Connecticut. It was a one-off, last year sometime. As a matter of fact, might have even been the year before.
And
but just to say, for that to have happened was just a highlight for me. You know what I'm saying? To see that,
Yes.
how people react to my kid and his group. They're phenomenal. They're literally phenomenal.
That is such an amazing feeling as a parent.
Yeah.
And instead of
absolutely.
your kid turning the radio off on you, like the kids do on me.
Yeah, I heard. You got to find someone between Justin Bieber and I guess and Black Sheep. I don't know.
Yeah, and so how old are your kids?
My oldest boy is 27.
Oh, okay. You look way too young to have a 27-year-old. And I've met you in person, and you look young in person too.
I mean, just to say, I got off to a young start.
Okay.
I was 19 and
Oh wait, we're losing your Dres.
And his mom was 29.
Wait, we were losing you.
I kind of got cougar. I got started young with an older woman. I guess.
Now we're getting the real dirt, Dres. Okay, let me hear it. And how old is Sydney Max?
Sydney is 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's funny. What a cute kid. And how's the modeling going?
For him or for who?
Oh yeah, for all of you, for your whole family.
Yeah, everything is really, really good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all kinds of opportunities are presenting themselves, behind the kids. Like literally, me even kind of documenting them over the years, just as far as, via social network or, pictures at home, what have you, is prompting me even to start screenwriting and possibly writing a television show. I have a whole pop life kind of idea that I'm kind of toying with. So you never know. You might wind up seeing something even a little further into what goes on around here.
You are a very talented man. I am very impressed. What, Dres, so if anyone wants to look for you, I mean, I know you kind of said it during our interview, but just give me like a rundown of all the places people can find you on social media and or any upcoming, concerts or things touring that you'll be doing.
Yeah, well, I'm always, doing spot dates and tours all over the world. Literally, I have a gig this tomorrow in Long Island. But just to say, catch me on Twitter at Dres Black Sheep. Catch me on Instagram at Black Sheep Dres. My Bandcamp page, which is where this single coming out February 23rd is going to be available, is called Pool of Genius. You can hear some of my latest sounds and some free giveaways at my SoundCloud page, which is Pool of Genius as well.
Okay.
Which is the name of my independent label, Pool of Genius. And definitely, everybody listening, reach out. Thanks for tuning in. Rebecca's phenomenal. I know the show is going to just blow out the water. Rebecca, I just want to put a bug in your ear.
What?
Every successful host needs a co-host.
Oh, Dres, my seat is waiting for you right here. See, there it is.
A young, a middle-aged black co-host. I think
wait, nice, there are plenty. I have to say, I don't think it matters the age. It matters the determination that if you really want to do it, you got to go for it. And Dres, as I said, my seat is open. I love talking to you today, and I loved also meeting you in person. You're a fun guy. You've got some good stories and some talented children.
I appreciate the love, sincerely, and thanks for having me.
Okay.
I hope to come back soon and tell you some further adventures.
Okay, thanks, Dres. Take care. Have a good rest of the day.
You too.
So that was great. Thank you, Dres, so much for being a guest on The Cooler. And now I have to introduce her. She might just introduce herself. Joan Rivers. Woo!
Hello.
Can we talk?
Hello. Let me come around here and give you a hug.
Hello.
How are you? Good. Mwah. You look fabulous. Gorgeous. Oh, I love this. Show the booties.
All right,
Put the feet up. Did you
I
get
got to
them up
figure out
there
how to
right?
get
Oh, come on. Look,
all my
gorgeous.
yoga.
Gorgeous, you little
Fabulous.
fashionista.
Fabulous,
You little
right?
fashionista.
Okay.
Fabulous.
That was always fun
Fabulous.
showing off my shoes.
Dre is adorable.
His name is Dres.
Dress.
Yes.
Whatever, dress. Who cares? Oh, let me just tell you something. The seat is mine.
Oh, thank God.
The seat is mine.
Thank God you showed up,
Oh,
Joan.
What? Did you think a little thing like death would keep me away?
No, I actually didn't. So that was
Come on.
really.
Take a look at this face. Take a look. It's all biodegradable. I saved the parts. I went to the taxidermist. And I'm back.
Woo! Woo!
Oh,
I am so happy that you came today here because I needed a guest like you on my show.
oh, good. Thank you. I
So-
love being here.
What? So, do I call you Joan?
You can call me anything you like. I don't care. You can call me Joan. You can call me Linda.
Oh, okay.
Just don't call me RJ.
Or I won't. RJ. Wait, I lost that one. Never mind.
Laughing.
Oh, yeah.
You're too young.
That's why
You're
I
too
lost
young.
that
That's
one.
why.
Happily, I'm finally too young for something. Okay. But I have to tell you, we have something in common that I am going to pull out of the cooler.
Oh,
It is somebody that you love, that you have in all your notes, that you've worked with before. And I had the pleasure of being a very young person working with this person on a couple of movies. And I think that you called him, a Warner Brothers executive producer. So do you know who I'm talking about? This is Joan. This is your life.
no, I may have called him a lot of other names, but I'm not sure if I called him this.
Or maybe this is Linda. This is your life.
I'm not sure. Are you talking about Mike?
Yes, Mike Tadros.
Mike Tadros. Fabulous man. Love him, love him, love him. Gorgeous wife. Gorgeous Georgia. Mwah. She's out there. Beautiful. She's a doctor.
Oh, she is.
Yes,
I
she wrote a book.
really. Oh,
Didn't even know she could read.
Wow.
But, no. She's adorable. And Mike is a very down-to-earth man, and I love him. When he was doing Sherlock Holmes, I begged him for the part of the dog.
And
he
what
said,
did he
no,
say?
Joan, you don't have enough talent. I said, watch that. Earth. He said, you have to play dead. Talk to my old boyfriends. I'm telling you, I could audition for that part.
yeah. Well, I'm surprised he didn't give it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, he should have just given you a part, right off the bat.
Kept promising. What else can I say?
Right.
What can I say? They all say that.
All right. So now I got some other things for you, Joan.
Yes.
Which I did find that funny that we both knew the same person. That was like one of the first
know
people
Mike?
I worked for. Yes. When I worked on Cocktail, I think, or Masquerade, when I was a young production assistant. And he was the production manager on those movies.
Oh, look how
And-
you both grew. Oh, it's true. It's true.
Exactly.
You're doing so well. He's
Oh,
doing
yes.
well.
Yes, I'm sure he is.
Gorgeous place in the Hamptons.
Okay.
Oh,
Joan, and I'm sure you're there all the time.
well, it's better than being where I was. Yes, yes. I love when people say, "Oh, she's in a better place now." No, in the Hamptons, you're in a better place, idiots. Please.
I couldn't agree more. So also coming out of the cooler, I just need you to tell me a little bit about some of your skits. So one of them being Coffee Talk.
Yes, that was for Geico Insurance.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Can you do like a bit from it, or you don't? That's not.
It's been a
you
while.
don't roll like that.
But if you remember the commercials, and at the end of the commercial, she would go, "Am I smiling? Am I smiling? I can't feel my face." And they wanted to do them in-house for corporate. I did all the in-house commercials as Joan, and I actually do a couple of other celebrities. So I did a couple of other ones. I don't know if you're showing it right now, but I think you are.
Yes, we are.
Oh,
Oh, that's hysterical.
Oh, yes. Karen Carbone played Linda Myers, and she was fabulous. I love her. And it was just so much fun. They let me ad-lib some things. Of course, they took out a lot of things, but it was a terrific, terrific time. I did a lot of, promo work for Joan herself, Miss Rivers.
Oh, you did. So you really knew her.
Oh, yes, yes.
That's
yes.
great. What was that like spending time with her?
She was fabulous. She was just fabulous. The woman that you see on screen or on the stage, she's a pit bull with lipstick. Tell the truth. Oh, come on. But when you met her backstage, she was this articulate, brilliant, refined woman. I just loved her, and she was very supportive. She would always be, I would show her pictures and say, what do you think of this costume? What do you think of that? And she'd say, I like this. I like this.
That is great.
Even if she was doing a current joke, which is very rare,
Right.
Very rare. Because one night I said to her, how do you stay so current? How do you stay so current? And I said, it's so hard. And she said, just talk about what's happening. And I said, it's just, and I write a lot of my own openings. And thank God I have this personality and sense of humor similar to Joan's. So I can write in her fashion.
Right.
And she was on stage that night, and she was talking about her hair products, and because she sells all, the makeup, the perfume, and these hair clips that you clip in extra hair. And she took the hair clip out of her hair, and she said, "Here, use this." And I said, "Oh my God, you just used it for tonight. It's so current." She said, "Use it, use it." I said, "I'll use it." But now I have it in a place of honor. I don't take it out. I have her.
You have it framed. Where is it framed on your wall?
Yes. I have it sitting up there. I tell everybody it's from my mustache, but I have it sitting there. I have her perfume she gave me sitting there. I have.
Oh, that's neat.
I have the book. Unfortunately, I hate to say, from her funeral.
Oh, that's sad.
It was very, very sad.
Did you go? You attended it?
Yes, and it was very heartbreaking. I will say this. It felt as if I lost a family member. And after, I don't know how funny this is going to sound.
Okay. This is going to be good.
That afternoon, I was sitting and visiting someone in the hospital who just had a double mastectomy. And she couldn't lift her arms, and someone texted me, "Your girl died."
No.
And I went, oh, and I was crying. And the poor woman who just had this double mastectomy went, "Come here, I'll hold you. I'll hold you." And I thought, there's something very wrong with this. And so, of course, she comforted me, which makes no sense.
Right.
And my phone was ringing off the hook.
Well, it's your whole persona. So your person left.
And people were texting me. I got condolence cards, Facebook condolences. And I was riding home after I had left my friend. And I was getting one call after another. And I was trying to answer them and saying, yes, yes, yes. And I did this commercial a while back for Nissan Motors. And the director called me and left this message on my... I didn't want to take any more calls because as I was driving, I was getting more upset and more upset.
Right. As I can only imagine.
And I thought, I'm not going to listen to this. But then I saw the telephone number and I said, oh, it's a director. Let me call him back. And I listened... Well, not call him back. Let me listen to his message. And he said, "Linda, I know that Joan died, and it made me think of you immediately.
Wow.
And I want to tell you, you are the closest thing to Joan there is.
Oh, my God.
And you need to keep her legacy going.
Wow.
So just keep them laughing." And I put down the phone, and I had to pull over on the side of the road, and I cried, and I cried.
Oh, that's so upsetting and so intense all at the same time.
I just could not believe anybody left me that. But it meant a lot to me.
Right.
It meant a lot. And I kept the cards that people sent me and the emails. It may sound maudlin to everyone else, but she was very special to me.
You know, I've met other people who had relationships with her on different, professional levels, and they too are just as devastated as you sound. I mean, I know you really are an amazing impersonation of her. So, but I just want you to know, it sounds like she was really an unbelievable person.
I loved her, and she was very generous. And the first time I had to go out and do a show as Joan after she passed,
Right.
I really did not want to go.
Right.
I was so depressed. I thought, I want to stay home. Why don't these people leave me alone? And it must have been about 2 weeks after she passed.
Right.
And I went in, and this was a private event, and I went in and I performed. And this was what was the first thing that struck me.
What?
When Joan was alive, and I would walk through the city dressed in costume because I'd be going to a gig and people be screaming, "Joan! Joan!" And I'd be yelled back, "Shut up! Get out of my way!" And people would just think it's me. And they'd come up and they would talk to me and take pictures and, take the time to get to the gig.
Right.
I realized that when I walked in, people realized that I was an impersonator.
Right.
Because before that, for some reason, I was her alter ego.
Right.
I was Joan.
Right.
I got stuck on the LIE, and the guy and I'm sitting in traffic, and the guy on the other side is screaming to me, "Joan, you're stuck in traffic. You're stuck in traffic. And I screamed back, shut the hell up and move on. And he just like broke up.
Right, because you're really Joan.
And I, because you kept thinking of yourself that way.
Right.
So when I got after the gig, I got back in my car and I started to cry again. And I said, I can't do this anymore. It's just too heartbreaking. And I had to leave there to go make just an appearance at this new club that was opening in Staten Island. And I said, yes, I would show up to support them. And I walked in. You talk about freaky. People were coming up and crossing themselves in front of me.
Oh, my God.
Saying, rest in peace, Joan. Rest in peace.
Oh my God, I can't even believe like how you have to function every day being this person who's here but not here.
And it was like very difficult. And I went home and I thought, I'm not doing this anymore. And then a couple of weeks passed and I had this stand-up show. I couldn't have had a nicer audience.
Right.
I walked in, they introduced me, the lights were out, the lights came up, and I was standing there. And the audience went crazy.
Oh my God.
Crazy. And I did.
And you did your bid.
Opening, and they just screamed. I couldn't have had a more accepting and loving audience. And every joke I told, they screamed. They screamed.
And Joan, Joan.
Right, I answered everything. Joan, Linda, call me Ralph, it doesn't matter.
Have her same sets that she would do, like for her stand-up routines, or you have your own, but you're able to...
I improv a lot. Mm-hmm. I write my own beginnings. I do a couple of sets that maybe are old classics of Joan.
Right.
If God wanted me to clean, he would have put diamonds on the floor. I'll grow up. You do what I do every year. You call the police. You say, I've been robbed. They come over. They dust. You do little things like that because they do want to hear the classics.
Right.
I open and I do a lot of things of my own, like I talked about Caitlyn Jenner, and of course.
Oh, you did? Oh. Man. Oh, boy.
I support her. I think it's about time the Kardashians had a real lady in the family.
Woo!
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All those Kardashian fans out there.
Perfect size, Caitlyn, to be the stand-in for Khloe when they do the Kardashian life story. I was so upset. When Chris is a very good friend of mine. Yes, when she told me that they were getting divorced and there were rumors of another woman, until Caitlyn said, I am the other woman. Come on, tell the truth.
Tell the truth. What truth?
Wouldn't you like to recall all those weedy cereal boxes and airbrush boobs on them now?
Oh, my God. Can you imagine if Caitlyn took over and made those Wheatie boxes who she is today and they redistributed them? That would be hysterical.
I would love to see her hook up with Chaz Bono. I think it would be great. What a transgender poster that would be.
You have some really good ideas. One last question for you.
What, that's it?
What is Melissa?
That's it? I come back all this way, I dig myself up, and that's it?
Wait, what? Somebody's trying to reach me, and I definitely need my glasses. Something about a sponsor. All right, so you want to hang out for the sponsor speech?
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm hanging out anywhere.
All right, great. When it comes to media relations, TRS 24/7 PR will tell your story to major media outlets to help you expand your brand. Whatever your story is, they will create an attractive, well-written scenario that brings attention your way. TRS 24/7 PR does not just entertain media relations. They can help you build your personal or your business brand. If you're launching a new product or have an album release, we will get you in front of the right people at the right time. The gang at TRS 24/7 PR will also manage your social media accounts for you and help you build your online omnipresence. The team at TRS 24/7 PR will also come to your business and educate you and your staff, that's cool, on the do's and don'ts of social media. I need these people. You can find them at TRS247PR.com or on Twitter at TRS247PR. Give them a call. They are amazing. Woo! All right.
Nice, very nice.
They are such a great sponsor.
I want Joan to interview
Okay. Oh, I love that. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
All right, Joan, here we go.
hello.
Hello.
Look who's here. Well, all right, I'll come by. I'll come over to
Okay,
you.
all right.
Oh, look who is here.
Oh, look who's here.
So good to
Oh,
see
shut
you,
up.
Rebecca. Mwah.
Oh, did we do that one already?
Why? You didn't
No,
want to kiss me?
No,
Don't be
we just
ridiculous.
we greeted already. You look
Yes.
fabulous in your
Oh,
red carpet outfit.
Oh, please. You think this is Botox? It's formaldehyde. It works better than Botox. You think these are my breasts? They're my knees.
Oh.
Everything's been pulled up. Oh, please. You don't know how hard it is to be an older woman. Oh, gosh. You don't have to worry.
I have to ask you, whose jewels are you wearing?
Mine. I was going to say my ex-boyfriend's balls, but no, this is mine. It's mine. I worked like a dog for this. If Melissa would only get a job. Oh, unlike you.
That's
Look
right.
how successful.
Melissa could be my co-host after Dres.
Yes. Thank God.
Oh.
Thank God. That would be a great idea.
And who are you wearing
it's,
today?
I don't know. It was some old Polish woman that gave me this Badgley Mishka. You know.
She's a famous fashion designer.
Yes, I did their fashion shows. They're very nice guys. I love them.
And
but
who? And,
am I interviewing you or are you interviewing me?
I know
Shut up.
I don't have this on my card, so I'm just making it up.
I don't need cards. Miss Brainiac.
Well, I made up these cards, and I made up the things I wrote on the card.
Yeah.
But the producers want you to interview me, so let's
Yes.
see. Let's
Yes,
go to town.
yes.
Come on.
Let's go to
Who
town.
am I wearing?
Yes. Who are you wearing?
I am wearing something from the year. All
From
of
a
my girlfriends out there will laugh at me because they know how I am. The year, I think it was like 1999 or something like that. Yeah, but I think that's where I got this in that year.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't know who made it, and you
Good.
know, and next time I come, I'm gonna have to dress like you and
It's better.
Who are you wearing?
Badgley Mishka. You need to step.
Badgley Mishka.
Yes, you have that very comfortable.
And I have my shoes
Casual.
on, my J. Crew shoes.
I love.
J. Crew.
I love the shoes. Little roach killers. Oh my
Yes.
God. Yes, and their skins. Look, can you put the leg up?
Oh my
again?
God, it has to go up again.
Look,
This is like my yoga class.
Pilates. Oh, look at it. Aren't
Woo!
they adorable? It looks like my dead dog Spike. Oh, they're just adorable. I love Pilates. You could do Pilates in a handicap bathroom.
All right, so I know you're supposed to be interviewing me.
Yes. So tell me, this is one of your first TV shows,
Yes, this is one of my first TV shows, The Cooler.
Cooler.
And it's, you know, I pick funny things out of it to chat with you about.
Oh, great. And how long have you been in the business?
Oh, many
2
years.
weeks. 2
Many
weeks.
years.
Wait, you're giving me another. Oh, this looks like my vibrator. Does it have a battery in it?
Oh, I've been in the business many years.
Oh, no. Like how long?
3.
3 weeks?
Yes.
That's what I thought. You're so young, Lucky.
You're so funny.
You're
I know
very
I am young.
Yes,
That's
you are.
why I look young.
Yes.
It's
a good reason. Good reason. And so, wait, you talked about your son?
Yes, I have a son. I have some daughters, and they're all various
You have
ages.
a daughter as well?
Two daughters.
2 daughters.
They're various ages.
You slut! What the hell have you been doing? You tramp! Are you sure your name's not Kardashian?
Joan,
Oh, please,
Joan,
you're such
please
tramp!
be careful
The
what you say. My
Kardashian-
mom's in the audience today.
Hello, Mom! Mwah. Oh, the Kardashians are such tramps.
Oh, are they horrible?
Oh, please. The only reason they wear panties. The only reason they wear panties is to keep their ankles warm.
Wait, have you
Oh,
seen...
stop. More men have landed on the Kardashians than the airstrip in Afghanistan. Please.
Joan, I don't even have any comebacks for your good jokes.
Oh, you don't have to. Oh, please, talk about comebacks.
I do
Should we talk about old men?
Oh, okay.
Please.
Oh, please.
Oh, please.
Yes.
I can't even get a date. The men I date are so old. They're so old. To them, going all the way is getting to the bathroom on time. It's the truth. Oh, one guy gave me a hickey. He left his teeth in my neck. And I love the way they say that, women get old. Women get old. Are you kidding? Did you ever see an old nude man sit down? It looks like he's making tea.
No, I actually
please.
haven't.
Oh, please. But, it's funny. You know what's interesting?
What?
Is that they can't cure cancer. They can't cure diabetes, heart trouble, but they have a little blue pill for erectile dysfunction.
That is interesting.
Yes, it is.
It's funny how they figured that one out, right?
Yeah,
They can't figure
what
out
do
what
you
really
expect?
needs to be figured out.
What did you expect?
I
Are
wasn't
you kidding?
expecting anything, really.
They take the little blue pill. 4 hours. 4 hours. The little wife comes home from her osteoporosis treatment, all dried out. He jumps on top of her. In, out, in, out. Oh, she's so dried out he could start a forest fire.
Oh, my
God. Please, it's just terrible. But you don't have that problem, do you?
No, I don't, because I'm very young.
No, because you're young.
I'm very
young.
young. Yeah.
I saw you left a trail.
Yes.
You leave. Oh, yes. You're fabulous. But you're fabulous. So
Joan,
yes.
wait, so now I have one other question for you. I know you're supposed to be interviewing me.
I know. Isn't it about me?
Who does your hair and makeup? They are fabulous.
My mortician. Who the hell else? Me. I do it. Well, you don't get much choice where I am now. So,
Right. Yeah.
and, it kind of freezes in the spot, and
Right.
that's what I do.
And it's I
Yes.
could see that.
Yes,
And
but
what?
let me
and-
see. I love your earrings.
Oh, thank you.
They're beautiful.
Thank you.
They're
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Are they
They're
gold?
real. They're real.
They're real.
Yeah.
Oh, fab. And where did you get them? Who
I
gave
got them
to
on
you?
the street from the vendor right outside.
And they're real.
Yes.
Good. And there is a Santa Claus. Good God. It's a good thing you're cute.
Yeah, it is. It certainly is. And
Yeah.
now another question for you.
Oh, yes.
How was it meeting the Jersey Boys? Were you in their show?
Oh, yes, I opened for them. 1,200 people.
Get out, that's great.
1,200 people, and they were fabulous. And the fella that did Frankie was great. He came out, he was like 4'2", and high, what is it,
so
falsetto.
you were actually, Joan Rivers was taller than him then.
Yes, this time I
right.
was finally taller than somebody else.
And who else have you met? You did something with Paul Schaefer recently?
Yes,
or
I did
in the past, or-
a fundraiser benefit. Paul is very classy, very nice man. Love him. Love his wife, Kathy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl.
And do you do any singing when you're with any of these people?
Yes. Sometimes, if they ask me, I can do Hey Big Spender.
Oh, you can? Let's hear it.
sure.
Wait, I'm sorry. I must hear you do that.
Oh, God. I don't remember. Last year I was singing Santa Baby, but I don't remember it now.
Oh, okay.
But
It's your age. It really escaped you.
yeah, sometimes you forget things. Sometimes it's very convenient that you forget
Yes,
them.
yes, that is
But,
convenient.
it's like the minute you walked in the joint, I could tell you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so refined. Wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point.
Boom, boom.
I don't no. So let me get right to the point. I don't crack my hip for every guy I see. Hey, big spender.
Spend a little time with me. This brings me back to my auditioning for all the Broadway shows I used to do.
Oh, and what shows were you in?
Oh, I was in so many. I
Name
was in
one.
Brigadoon,
Brigadoon.
Heather on the Hill.
And
No, that was a song in Brigadoon.
This was on Broadway, off Broadway, or off
This
Broadway,
was,
or in Long Island.
I think this might have been in a sleepaway camp in the Adirondacks.
Big time. Big
All
time.
right, please have a seat, Joan.
Thank you.
Thank you. You've really brightened up the cooler today.
Oh, thank you. I
You're
love
welcome.
being here. I love being here.
And I love having you here.
Oh, great.
And now, my other questions for you, I really do think we've gone through many of them. Something about Sherlock Holmes? Oh, yes, we discussed Sherlock Holmes already. That was something that you had done.
Interviewed by the Washington Post
Oh, you were?
after Joan had passed away.
Wow.
In the fall, and then it came out in, I think it was February.
Right.
And as the top Joan Rivers impersonator, and it was like a 2-page spread in their feature section, which
Oh,
was
that's
just
excellent.
unbelievable.
And how long have you been Joan?
I actually started out doing other personalities, and this one client that I had repetitive work from called me one day and said, "We want Joan Rivers," and I said, "I don't do Joan Rivers," and they said, "Well," I said, "I know other people I can recommend." I get a call back from them and they say to me, "No, we like you. We want you." And I was like in a panic. And I thought, they said, "You've got 30 days." And I thought,
30 days to try to be Joan Rivers?
right. So I quickly went online, looked what she wore to one of the Oscars. And I don't mean to sound like I'm name dropping. I'm sorry.
No, because you're not. You're certainly not. I would never think that of you.
Carol Channing.
Oh, you are?
I had done Marilyn Monroe with her. And
These are all people who are in the same state as Joan, as the real Joan Rivers.
No. Carol is very well. She was just out in Palm Springs.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And at that time, I called her and I said, "Carol, I have to do Joan Rivers." And I said, "I don't know how to do her. I don't even look like her." And it was before Joan had some of her facial work done.
Right.
And lo and behold, Joan quickly, thank you, Joan, did this for me.
Right.
Went and had her face broadened. And
it worked out so well for you.
Carol said to me, "Do you like her?" And I said, "I love her." And she said, "Then you'll be able to do it. It'll come to you." And so then I went in, to the city. I found a wig. I had the costume. And she was appearing at the cutting room at that time.
Okay.
And Steve is the owner. And I told him I was going to do Joan.
Right. This is like, okay, I'm sorry. I was in the present day. I apologize. I really have a lapse of memory today. Yeah.
I have
Okay.
no idea what the hell you're talking about. But all I know is Steve was very nice. He sat me up at the very front of the stage.
Right.
And Joan did her entire show looking down at me, so I studied her makeup.
Wow.
Then I went home and I did the wig and the clothes, and I didn't know whether to laugh or cry because I looked like her. And I get a call from this.
She didn't know whether to laugh or cry either.
Hey, listen, she spent $100,000 to look like me. So then that Saturday was the gig, and I got a call from another agent who asked me if I could do the red carpet as Joan that Friday before, and I thought, oh God, dress rehearsal.
Right, this is
go.
it.
I said, yes, I'll go. And I walked out onto the red carpet, and everybody went, "Joan!" And I thought, that's it. And it just started to come. And then Saturday night, I was very comfortable, and that started it.
Right.
And I'm glad it did because I don't think I enjoy anyone as much as I enjoy Joan.
No, you certainly seem like I'm talking to Joan right now.
I just loved her.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. And what was it like when you first met her and you were dressed just like her? How was that?
I think, well, of course I was, stymied. You're like, oh my God. It's like you're looking at her and you don't know whether she's going to say, "Are you kidding me?"
Well, like you're prepared for her to say that probably.
But here's the thing. I at least am basically her size.
Right.
Female. I mean, you have some of the guys that come out, they're like 6'4", 250 pounds, and they're impersonating her. So I feel that I'm doing a pretty decent tribute to her, and that's what I could hope for.
I think that you are. Do you do any shows that are currently coming up, or you've done them recently where you've been doing?
I just did stand up for the International Rotary organization, for Macy's Richline Group, for Holiday Party.
And so when you do a party like that, what do? Do you like go around and shake people's hands, or do you just do a bit?
It depends. Some people can hire you just to do the red carpet, and you interview them. You do a couple of jokes. They step and repeat behind you, and they photo up with you.
Right, that's
and
great.
And then some people will want shows.
Right.
And I love that because...
Right, because you have a whole routine you do.
I have, a whole show. I can do an hour and 10. I can do an hour and, 50. Right. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And you can go out there and you can be Joan.
Right.
Now, you can be Joan to a certain point. I cannot say everything that Joan says and get away with it because they will kill me. They will kill me. The first time I saw Joan, I looked like call him McCoken. That's how I sat in the front row. Joan said things and talked about issues that happened, current ones, and I always have to peel them back.
Right.
Because, and here's the funny thing, Joan really never insulted anyone in the audience. She insulted celebrities who never even heard it.
Right.
So it was funny. Yet going out as Joan, and if I insult a certain celebrity, and you can watch the shift in the audience, you know, they don't like it.
Right.
And it's like, did you hire Mary Poppins? You hired Joan Rivers. Get over it.
What do you think Joan would say today about Mr. Trump?
Oh, she'd love him. It's her boss. Are you kidding? She'd be out there stomping for him.
Do you think she would be?
Absolutely.
Or do you think it's just because she won
Donald,
that show?
Donald, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Call me. We'll do lunch.
You could relive the whole Apprentice show with him.
Yes, yes. I think he was very influential in giving her career another boost. Not that she really needed it, but it was a lot of TV time, a lot of publicity, and for her to win that, it was wonderful.
Because she was still doing the Fashion Police then, I think, when she was
I love
that.
Fashion Police.
Yeah, and I guess the show's not on anymore, or they're
No,
revamping
it. Comes on
it.
with special occasions, like they had the Golden Globe.
Oh, okay.
And then they'll have the Critics' Choice Awards, and now they'll have the Oscars coming up. And it comes on, and Melissa is the head.
Oh, she's now running it.
Running it.
Right.
Now, did you see her in that movie, Joy?
No.
They used her.
Wait, no, I saw Joy.
Right, and she was Joan Rivers.
Oh, I think I did see that. Yeah, I mean, I'm remembering
I wish
that
they
that
would've called
bit.
me.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't.
Either did I.
Oh my God, you should have called them
Oh, I know.
and gave it to them when you saw that.
When I talk to them next time, I will.
Yeah,
Well-
we're going to give David O. Russell a call right now to discuss
You
it.
do that. You do that. I'll stand right here and listen. When they send the police for you, I'll be exiting.
Right, well, I don't think the police are coming. I don't know that they're watching the show right now.
Stalker!
What I wonder if we invited Melissa here right now, how she would be if she saw you. Do you think she'd be like on and like in the improv of the moment, or she'd be
Yes.
she would be.
Yes. Yes. I had gotten a call from a Las Vegas agent who I did not know, and I asked, how'd you get my name and number? And they told me Melissa gave it to them.
Oh wow. Very nice.
I thought, whoa, that is a coup.
Right, yeah.
That's a coup. Because
Very nice.
then she acknowledges that I, impersonate her mother, and thought
Right.
it was a decent job that she would even say, called this person out on the
Right.
East Coast. And,
And have you met anyone else who's done any impersonations of Joan?
oh, sure, I meet a lot of them.
Like the Elvises.
Oh, there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of them out there.
Obviously none as good as you.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. Bless you, child. Bless you. But no, of course not. It's like it's like anything else. There are people that do this who are, they put on a wig and they think, I'm Marilyn, I'm Elvis. No, there are performers. The impersonators are performers and people, and they do very good jobs.
Right.
And that's why you keep getting hired.
Right.
And people like you. But if you're doing it on a part-time basis and you think like, well, like Mickey Rooney, oh, let's get a barn and we'll put on a show. That's not happening. That's not happening. Trust me.
You mean like the part that I played up in the Adirondacks in Sleepaway Camp?
I'm not saying anything. Look, I'm keeping my opinions to myself.
So, Joan, where can we find you for our viewing audience? If they want to go see you, they want to look at you on social media, where can we get you?
Okay. The best place you can find me, I have a website.
Oh, very nice.
Look, there it is. It's lindaaxelrod.com, LINDAAXELROD.com. You can find me on Facebook, Linda Axelrod, Celebrity Impersonator Joan Rivers. Like my page, damn it, like my page.
Like her page, please, please.
You can find me on Twitter, Linda Axelrod.
At Linda Axelrod.
Yes, and on LinkedIn.
Oh,
Axelrod. Oh,
very
yes.
nice.
Yes, I'm like
very
a dog.
impressive.
I'm papered all over. I am.
Very impressive. So I just want to thank our sponsor again, TRS 24/7 PR. You guys should call them if anyone is looking for any PR or social media needs. They are excellent. And Joan, Linda, thank you so much for being my guest today.
pleasure, my
And I
pleasure.
have something for you. One of my cooler cookies. Please take one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I hope that you like chocolate.
I
And,
love chocolate. Who doesn't
good.
love chocolate?
I know, that's kind of what I figure.
I mean,
And it was great again having you here.
oh, it was my pleasure.
Mwah, mwah.
I had a wonderful time. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you, everybody out here, staff and people, and the big audience. Melissa's not Melissa,
Rebecca's mom.
Rebecca's mom. Thank you. Laugh a little louder next time. But, thank you very much, and I hope to see you again.
Me too. Okay. Mwah.
Much success to you, darling.
Thank you so much. Thank you again, Joan and Linda, for being on my show today. And if anyone is looking for me on social media, you can find me at RebeccaBermanTV.com, on Twitter at Rebecca Berman TV, on Facebook, Rebecca Berman TV, and on Instagram, Rebecca.Berman. And that's it for the cooler, folks. See you next time.